Hello and welcome to another video. So it's a crazy thing, but I decided that I am going to try to recoil this, and I decided it just now. I just filmed the flip through, but I want to use this and I want to use it all put together the way I want it. So I'm going to try to recoil. This might be a disaster. As you can see, I've unbent these little things here. And now I'm just going to try to uncoil it. I wish I had clamps or something to hold these pages together, but I don't own anything like that. The closest thing I have is the clamp that holds my camera. So for now, I'm just going to see what I can do. And I'm kind of bending like a little bit at a time, and I'm winding down. I've never done this. I've seen people do it. It sounds scary. It is scary. I might ruin everything, and you'll see it here. And if I ruin everything, I'll let you know how I eventually fix it. But I'm definitely going to post this no matter what, so that if I ruin it, you can see what I did and you don't do it, so that you don't hurt your planner. Or if it actually works, then wouldn't that be crazy? This is taking a while. I know when I watch people do this online, I'm just holding it with this hand, by the way. They usually speed through this part, but I don't want to, because I want you guys to see how long this takes. You can just speed through, skip ahead past this part. I don't want to rip anything. And this isn't something I would ever do with a metal coil, because I don't have the strength to bend a mortal coil. I don't have the strength to bend a metal coil with my hands, and I don't own pliers. So I bent this coil with my hand. Oh, my hand's getting sweaty and I don't want to get weird oils on my planner. We're almost halfway there. Oops. I just did the flip through. That's a pen for my pen test. And if I don't do any speed throughs, you can see from start to finish how long it's taken me to do this. Get it? It's so wiggly. So how's it going? So far, so good. I don't think I've hurt anything. Really, I'm afraid of putting everything back together. Destroying things and taking them apart is easy. Putting them back together is hard. I'm worried because this coil bit isn't even really straight. It was weird to begin with. Oh, it's getting heavy. Okay. And I'm standing to do this. I don't know why I feel like if I stand, this will be better. But I am. Oh, we're almost at the end. So this felt like it took decades, but this video is 4 minutes long right now, so there's the coil. No turning back. Okay, so what do I want to do? I want the front pages to basically all be the same. This goal setting page is on the back of January, but I want August to be at the front. Okay, so this is the back half of the planner. There's a monthly wrap-up page here. Oops, out of focus. I don't know where this is gonna go. I don't know if I'm gonna be missing a monthly wrap-up page. We shall see. So let's say that's August. I'm going to keep everything through December. I think this is where December ends. Yeah. So then what I'm going to end up having, so December has a monthly wrap-up, right? So I'm not missing any monthly wrap-ups for this first half. There's going to be this goal assessment in December. I don't have any goals because I'm going to be keeping January at the front. So I'm going to have goal assessment and goal setting right next to each other, but I'll goal set in January for 2020. And then if I get another planner, the December page will be in the new planner, and that'll be fine. I'm worried about July. I don't have a monthly wrap up for July. Why though? What happened? This is because the monthly wrap up for July is on the first page of August. Okay. So my monthly wrap up doesn't exist for July, but that's probably okay. I can use the monthly wrap up. I know. There's an extra monthly wrap up at the beginning of August. That would technically be for this year's July. And if I get this planner next year, the monthly wrap up at the beginning of that planner, once I do this recoil situation, my monthly wrap up for July will just be in the new planner. That makes sense. That's fine with me. Book superlatives. All the rest of the pages are in the same order. I just moved August to the beginning. I hope she keeps doing this planner. I really like the idea. I'm talking about next year's planner, but like there's no guarantee she'll do this again. Okay. The moment of truth. I have to get through all the things, and in theory I can see through here. So if I can see through there, it shouldn't be hard to not miss all the pages. Okay. It gets caught on stuff in the back. You can't even see that. But I don't think I'm causing damage by kind of just shoving it in there. Yeah, focus. Get in hair. There's hair everywhere. I swear. I used to have really long hair, like down to my waist, and I cut it because it was incredibly unmanageable. I hated brushing it, and it didn't fit my lifestyle. I'm super lazy with certain personal hygiene things like brushing my hair. I just didn't have the patience for it, so I cut it, and it's about shoulder length now, sometimes a little shorter when I freshly cut it. And well, this is easier than I thought. Once you get the first few in, these last few are much easier because now so many of the pages kind of fall into place. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's shoulder length now, and that makes it easier to manage, but somehow there's still hair everywhere. It's so crazy. Okay, so far so good. I was worried I'd have regrets. I'm not having any regrets. I think this is going to be a wonderful idea. I think Monica from Peanut Butter Taco suggested this in the live stream she did for her Facebook group right before the launch of this planner. And I thought that was a crazy idea, but it is working and I'm excited about it. Because then I can feel like this planner was meant to be in the order that it's in. Like I'm not starting in the middle of something weird. I can just kind of go through the planner in order. And I know there are a lot of recoiling videos out there. People typically recoil the yarn conjuring, but I do want to film this especially because this is a plastic coil. So if any of you get the Bookworm Life Planner, you want to start in August like me, or you have a planner with a plastic coil, it's definitely possible. And my coil so far isn't any worse for wear. Ooh, gotta keep it straight. Oh no, I messed things up when I did that. Okay. I should have just kept it still. Okay. I am worried about bending it back again because since this is a plastic coil, I feel like you can't bend it and unbend it too much or it will start to show signs of wear. But we're almost there, and this isn't something I plan to do like all the time. I'm not going to uncoil my planner again. Okay, it's coiled. Now to figure out how to bend these back in so that it doesn't come uncoiled. Bending them more or less, I think, how it came. So I've bent those in so that hopefully my planner doesn't come uncoiled. And now we can see what we've done. Okay. Nothing's falling out, so I hope I got every page. New flip through with my adapted version. You start with this monthly wrap up. Technically it would be July. I actually might use this. I read, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I read more books than this in July, but that's not something I would usually do. So I might use this. I might swap these two categories for July. Although that's not enough space either. I will use both. So then it starts in August now, which is this month. And I can use it in August. Monthly wrap up, September. I want to go through all of this to make sure I got all the pages. What is this, October? Oh my god, this is looking so good. I wasn't 100% sure that I'd be successful. November. December. Goal assessment. I don't really have any goals for this year, but I might just talk about my year overall here, and then I'll set new goals for 2020 here. And my mid-year is also going to be in this planner, but next year's planner will have my new goal assessments, and that's perfectly fine. January. February. Oh, I'm so glad. I almost waited until January and just continued using my reading journal for the latter part of the year, but I love this planner so much and I was so excited. April. Did I say March? There is March. May. June. This is the goal check-in and the mid-year report. I will do that in June. July. And July doesn't have a monthly wrap-up, but what I will do is hopefully next year's planner has the monthly wrap-up, so that if she has a planner next year, and if I get it, next year, then I'll stop here, pick up in the new planner with my July wrap-up, and then continue in that planner through August. Yeah. The book superlatives, these back pages. Everything is still flipping nicely. I don't think I've torn anything. All the dot grid. Pen test. The back cover. It's beautiful now. Okay, it's even more beautiful than when I got it. Okay, so that's perfect. Now you can see that it is totally possible, super easy. I didn't expect it to be this easy. I didn't need pliers or anything because this is a plastic coil. The plastic coil stood up to being unbent and rebent. I don't know that I would do that a ton, but it worked. And now I have my planner and I can start it right now, and it's all in order. And you can see you can look forward to a setup video soon, because I'm definitely going to set it up very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.